Iwajumi's flashback. I stared at the back of his head as he slept in my arms. Why did I let him sleep with me last night? I can't take all of this, damn it. My arms were around his waist, holding him protectively. He shifted in his sleep, trying to take my arms off of his waist, but I held him even tighter. Not yet. Not now. I can't let go of you just yet. Please, let me hold you for a little longer. He shifted, trying to turn around. I immediately shut my eyes closed so that he won't know that I'm awake. Not yet. Don't try to wake me up right now. This moment. This morning. I've been waiting for it to come for 12 years now. Don't take it away from me. There was silence. He didn't speak anything. After what felt like an eternity, he let out a sigh. I felt him put his hand on my cheek and my breath almost hitched in my throat. What is he doing? If only you knew how I felt. He sighed. My heart started beating really faster as soon as I heard those words. I can't take it anymore. Just once. If only I can do it once. Without even a second thought, I pulled him into me and pressed my lips on his. Remember his scent, you'll never get to smell it again. Remember the feeling of his lips against yours, you'll never get to experience it again. Remember how he feels in your arms, you'll never get to hold him ever again. My eyes widened as the realization hit me. Shit. What the fuck, Hajime? What the fuck did you just do? He put his hands on my chest and pushed me away, making my eyes wide open. He was breathing heavily, his eyes watering. Shit. Did I make him cry? I am sorry. What? Why did you kiss me? He asked, his voice trembling. I'm sorry. I repeated, sitting up on the bed, my back facing him. I mistook you as someone else. I said as I quickly ran towards the bathroom. Fuck. What did just happen? Did I just kiss him? His eyes were glassy. He was crying. Damn it, Hajime, you truly are a piece of crap. Dating a girl just to get over the feelings you had for your best friend. Making your best friend concerned about you and whatever was going on. Kissing your best friend because you couldn't hold back anymore and telling him that it was a mistake. Damn it, he thinks I'm weird now. Obviously he will, he's a guy and I kissed him. Wait. Did he just say if only I knew how he felt? Shit, this isn't good. It can't be mutual. I can't let it be mutual. I can't let Oikawa like me. I'm a piece of shit, he doesn't deserve me. That's right. I'll just make him hate me. I'll tell him to leave. That's the best for the both of us. I'd like to see him be with someone who doesn't treat him like shit and actually deserves him. He's an angel. And I'm just a mere human. I'll never be able to deserve him. I mustered up all the courage I had and went out of the bathroom. And I did it. I went outside and dealt the final blow. I told all of it to him, how I couldn't return his feelings and all that crap. Flashback end. I made my way inside the bedroom and looked at the chair, only to find his clothes from last night laying there. I gulped, wiping my tears and stumbling over towards the chair. I got the hold of his shirt and fell down on my knees, tears falling down my cheeks uncontrollably as I hugged his shirt and cried my eyes out. It smells just like him. It's too much for me to take. Damn it all. I shouted, crying. Why? I sobbed, nuzzling my face in his shirt. Why did I have to like him? I cried. Damn you, Hajime. I said, punching the floor. Just then my phone started ringing, and I took it out of my pocket. Hello. I sniffed. Hajime. Are you okay? It was Matson. Yeah. Why'd you call? I asked. Maki and I are coming to your house. Toru is there too, right? Let's have breakfast together. I cut him off. He left. There was silence for a while. What? I made him leave. I repeated, more clearly this time. What do you mean? Why'd you do that? It's still early in the morning for a weekend. I cut him off again. Don't you know? I said. Huh? He was confused. Don't you know why I'd make him leave, Matson? I repeated. Obviously I wouldn't. Because I'm a piece of crap. I chuckled. There was silence again. Hajime. What happened? He asked again. What can happen? I shouted, my voice cracking halfway through the sentence. I told him to leave me alone. I told him to stop thinking of me. I told him we're strangers. I said it all out. No. He breathed. No, you did not just do that to Oikawa. He shouted. I fucking did. I shouted in response. Damn it. He shouted and cut the call off. Great. Matsun is off the list too. Now I just have to make Maki hate me. I was cut off by someone. Why are you doing this to yourself? I paused for a moment. My eyes wide. This voice. I looked up and found Oikawa standing there, looking at me with tears in his eyes. Why are you here? I shouted at him. He didn't reply but started making his way over to me. I told you to fucking leave. Is it that hard to get? I fucking hate you, just get the fuck away from me. He cut me off. Is that why you're hugging my sweater and crying like a baby? He shouted. I froze in my spot. I looked down at the sweater in my hand and the tears started spilling from my eyes again. I heard footsteps running towards me and felt him wrap his arms around me. Let go of me. I cried, letting my head fall on his shoulder. I don't deserve you. Let me go. I sobbed, wrapping my arms tighter around the sweater in my hands. Why are you doing this to yourself, IwaOi-chan? He asked. Because I don't deserve you. I shouted, pushing him away. I'm a piece of crap, and I don't deserve happiness. I was cut off by him slapping me. The loud noise echoed through the empty room. You don't deserve it? Who the hell are you to decide that? He shouted, his voice trembling, tears flowing down his cheeks. You're important. He said, leaning in towards me and grabbing my face with both of his hands. You matter to me. You deserve everything. You deserve happiness. He said, staring in my eyes. My eyes started welling up again and before I knew it, I was clinging onto him like a baby and crying. I'm sorry. I cried. I'm so sorry. I like you. I like you a lot. I did not mistake you as anyone. I kissed you knowing that it's you. I'm stupid, sorry for. He cut me off. I love you. I stopped whatever I was saying. What? I love you. He repeated. I took my head off his shoulder and stared in his eyes. I came back to get my clothes, but I heard you talking to Matsun. And I heard you say shit about yourself. And in that instance I knew that you weren't okay. He said, giving me a sad smile. A single tear dripped down my cheek. My eyes were still widened and I didn't know what to say. He was quick to put his hand on my cheek and wipe the tear. I started but the words didn't come out. It's okay. He patted my head. You don't have to say anything. This time, it was me who cut him off as I grabbed him by his hand resting on my cheek and pulled him towards me, crashing my lips with his. I felt whole. After all these years of constant misunderstandings, we were finally together. I heard the door burst open and something falling on the floor. I pulled away from the kiss and saw Maki standing by the bedroom door, panting, along with Matsun lying on the floor. What? Maki breathed. Did we just run for 10 minutes straight to catch you guys making out? He then glared at Matsun who was lying in the floor. Are you sure these two has a fight? He said, kicking his back. Of course. Matsun panted. Don't know what happened in 10 minutes. My turn to look at Oikawa, and he was chuckling. Matsun, how did you fall like that? He laughed. Shut up. Matsun sighed. The turn I took was very long, causing me to fall down. Oikawa laughed again, holding his stomach. I stared at his face. He looked utterly beautiful. I couldn't believe if it was the reality or a dream. This man in front of me loved me back. Oikawa. I breathed. He stopped laughing and looked at me with a smile. I'll love you. I finally said it, looking away as soon as possible to hide my blush. Oh my gosh, IwaOi-chan. He squealed as he wrapped his arms around my neck and gave me a peck on cheek. I love you too. I smiled, finally feeling the soul enter my body again. I was finally free. We were strangers. Strangers who loved each other too much to stay just strangers.
素晴らしいあなたしい二人私のいる